Stop and think about the last time you held back your opinion just to avoid judgment. That moment where you wanted to speak, but didn't. Not because you had nothing to say, but because you were worried about how it would be received. Now imagine living like that every single day, constantly filtering your words, overthinking your actions, replaying conversations in your head, wondering if you said too much or not enough. This isn't confidence. This is psychological conditioning. Your brain is wired for survival. And deep down, it still believes that being rejected by others is dangerous. So it pushes you to seek approval, to blend in, to stay safe. But here's the truth most people don't realize. Caring too much about what people think doesn't make you a better person. It slowly makes you invisible. Psychology calls this external validation dependency. It's when your sense of self-worth becomes tied to how others perceive you. And the more you depend on it, the more power you give away. You start shaping your personality around expectations. You adjust your behavior to avoid criticism. You silence parts of yourself just to feel accepted. But here's the deeper problem. People's opinions are unstable. They change based on mood, bias, insecurity, and projection. So if your identity is built on something that's unstable, you'll never feel secure. That's why no matter how perfect you try to be, it's never enough. Because the goal keeps shifting. Now here's where it gets important. Not caring what people think doesn't mean becoming rude, cold, or disrespectful. It means learning how to separate respect from approval. You can respect people without needing their validation. You can be kind without abandoning yourself. And once you understand this shift, everything changes. In this video, you're going to learn exactly how to stop caring what people think without losing your kindness, your relationships, or your identity. Because the goal isn't to become heartless. It's to become free. The first thing you need to understand is this. You don't actually fear people's opinions. You fear what those opinions might mean about you. This is rooted in something called social evaluation anxiety. Your brain interprets judgment as a threat. Not a physical threat, but a social one. And socially, humans are wired to belong. So when you feel judged, your mind starts asking, am I good enough? Did I mess up? Do they still accept me? This is why even small situations feel intense. A delayed reply, a weird look, a short response. Your brain fills in the gaps, usually with negative assumptions. Now here's how you start breaking free from this. Step 1, awareness. Start catching yourself in the moment you begin to overthink. Notice when your mood shifts based on someone's reaction. Notice when you hesitate to express yourself. That awareness alone is powerful because you can't change what you don't see. Step 2, question the source. Not all opinions are equal. Ask yourself, is this person living a life I respect? Do they have the kind of mindset I want? If the answer is no, why give their opinions so much weight? This instantly reduces their influence over you. Step 3, detach your identity. Someone's opinion is not a definition of who you are. It's a reflection of their perspective, their experiences, their beliefs, their limitations. When you understand this, criticism stops feeling personal and starts feeling informational. Step 4, practice controlled honesty. This is where most people struggle. They think being honest means being blunt or harsh. It doesn't. You can express yourself calmly, clearly, and respectfully. For example, instead of saying nothing, you say, I see it differently. Instead of agreeing just to please, you say, that's not something I'm comfortable with. Simple, direct, respectful, and powerful. Because every time you do this, you reinforce your self-worth internally instead of outsourcing it. Now here's the part that changes everything. You need to start proving to yourself that nothing bad happens when you stop seeking approval. This is done through what psychology calls behavioral exposure. Small, intentional actions that challenge your fear. Start with low-risk situations. Say what you actually think in a casual conversation. Disagree politely. Post something online without overthinking it. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. Your mind will try to pull you back into old habits. But if you stay consistent, something powerful happens. You realize that people don't react as harshly as you imagined. And even when they do, you survive it. That's when your confidence starts to grow. Not from praise, but from experience. Now let's be clear about something. Not caring what people think doesn't mean ignoring feedback completely. It means being selective. You listen to people who genuinely want your growth. And you filter out noise from people projecting their own fears. This balance is what keeps you both confident and grounded. Because the goal is not arrogance. The goal is self-trust. And once you trust yourself, you stop needing constant reassurance. You speak more freely. You act more authentically. You live with less mental pressure. And that peace? It's something most people never experience because they're too busy trying to be liked. So here's the question. Are you ready to start choosing yourself? If this video helped you understand something about yourself, don't just scroll past it. Take action. Drop a comment below. What's one situation where you'll start caring less about people's opinions? And if you want more psychology-based videos like this that actually change how you think and live, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay connected. Because the more you understand your mind, the more control you gain over your life.